Well, hello everybody, thank you ever so much for joining me back on the channel. It's me, it's TFG March, and we are back with a brand new series here on the channel. This is Docked. This is made by Saber Games, so if you're familiar with their work, you'll know that they've done some brilliant games over the past few years, such as Mud Runner, Snow Runner. Just some really incredible stuff. So and games that I've really enjoyed playing myself. So we're going to jump into this one and we'll get started. We do have two options available to us: standard and hard. Standard. This mode is suitable for players with little experience in simulators, as well as those who prefer a relaxed game. Simplified container capture, decreased suspended load swing, and no deadlines for economic milestones. This mode is suitable for players who enjoy a more realistic simulation that requires concentration. Not sure how much of that I've got on a on a day after work, but there we go. Realistic container capture, realistic suspended load swing, and hard economic milestone deadlines. We'll stick with standard. I think that's probably the best course of action here. So let's get it. Storm forming off Port Wake, 6:10 p.m.
Tom, there's a container ship at the pier. Barely made it here. Took heavy damage in the storm and is still taking on water. It also has some dangerous cargo on deck. So get on the STS crane and get it off there. You remember STS, right?
Ship to shore, Dad. Yes, I remember. I'm on it.
Look at the size of that thing. Good God. Okay, right, so...
Tommy, those containers on top have got to go. The ship is listing pretty badly.
Got it.
Okay. So yeah, WASD to move as per usual, shift to sprint, and I believe control doesn't seem to be doing anything, but there we go. Right. Oh, it's to run, press caps.
The weather's getting worse, so turn on the crane lights just in case.
All right.
Also, the boom's been known to freeze while lowering.
Thanks for the heads up. I'll use the upper booth to keep an eye on it. Going up.
Good.
Okay. So you need to turn the lights on. It's pretty cool that you have to kind of set the thing up first before you actually, it's not just like get in and drive it. Oh wow, is this an elevator? It is. Look at this. This beach's taking the stairs, right? Look how high up this is. This is incredible. It keeps going. Oh God. This thing is huge. I can imagine that the steps here would be like, and the flooring would be so slippery. Right, lower the beam.
Hey Tommy, how do you like being back?
It's like I never left.
Good. How about a little party tonight at Jay's to celebrate your return?
If you're buying.
For my favorite musician and best friend who's been away for ages? Of course.
Yeah, Yes, it's been a while. Missed you too.
See you there.
Wow. This is awesome already. Okay, so we now need to reach the operator's cabin. You can get lost up here. Hold B to start the engine.
Ready.
Welcome to the STS Crane Training Program. To start, position the cab over the desired container.
Hey, how do I shut this stupid voice off?
You don't. I turned it on to refresh your memory after the long break.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see
The
if we
crane
can.
spreader is currently configured to grab standard 20-foot containers. In your manual, they are also referred to as TEUs, or 20-foot equivalent units.
Okay, so between being interrupted by people and AI, yeah, this is basically what this game is going to be about, is moving containers using... Oh, can you hear the alarm when it moves sideways? Oh, that's so cool. Right, let's get ourselves back into... I love how it's kind of like zooms in as well when you look down. This is awesome. Like there's a lot of little mechanics here that are really, they've really thought about what's green there. Okay, so we can lower the spreader. Left mouse click.
To lift the container using the twist locks, you must lower the clamps directly into the container slots and secure it. The container outline on your crane's MFD is filled green. The yellow and red lights are on, indicating that the container is ready for gripping.
Okay, so press R to close the spreader twist lock.
The container outline is shaded, the yellow and green lights are on, indicating a secure grip. Now you can safely lift the container.
Just be careful there. Those containers have some nasty stuff inside. One puncture and we'll never hear the end of it.
Don't worry. Be careful.
Okay, so right click to raise. So left click to lower, right click to raise. Okay. Oh, I guess we've got to go back now. Okay. Oh, you saw that thing swing at the cabin like that. Oh, God. So I'm guessing just dump it anywhere in here, really.
Now carefully lower the container. When you reach the target height, release the twist locks. Don't pop the locks open prematurely, as this may result in an emergency. The green and yellow lights together indicate that the container is stable. You can now release the twist locks.
Okay, so that's that done. Looks like we have another one. So what I'm going to do actually is just move across. And and then go forwards. Okay, so open the radial menu by yeah, so as you can see, like obviously our thing that hooks onto the containers isn't big enough, so, or it's not wide enough. So open the radial menu by pressing tab and select the 40-foot spreader size tile. Oh, okay, that's cool. And now obviously it's long enough. I can see in the left hand kind of side of the screen there's the control, so you can use the number 1 to do this as well. So that's good, so you can do that. And looks like we're pretty much on target anyway. Yep, on target. Okay.
Tommy, if you're not done yet, you better hurry. That storm is gonna hit any minute now.
You're right on time. I'm all but done.
And you didn't even turn my port into a disaster zone. Not bad.
Yeah, I'll be gone before I get a chance to disappoint you.
Or you could stay and not disappoint me.
All right, think about that.
That's my boy.
Okay, so just want to drop this off kind of in this box here, like we did with the first one. Okay, 25,000 for that. Not bad for literally moving a couple of crates. It's pretty good. Hurricane Wendy hits Port Wake, 1:30 a.m. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh dear. Day 1. Aftermath of Hurricane Wendy. 4:45 a.m. Look at this.
Tommy, are you in already?
Yes, Dad. This place is a mess.
You're telling me? I'm just starting to tally up the damage. We're lucky at least some of our stuff is still okay.
So, what do we do?
You can start taking care of the jobs on your list.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is like a port rebuilder type thing going on here. With our job is to rebuild the port to back to what it was prior to Hurricane Wendy, and this is kind of typical of Sabre and what they produce. They produce these games where you have to kind of tidy up the place, and that's the same in a lot of their games. So yeah, I was expecting a similar kind of thing really for this one. But anyway, open the jobs tab, click the jobs tab, okay.
See those letterheads? Enough for 2 jobs, which is your daily limit for now. Now, could you put away that dangerous cargo unloaded from that container ship?
Sure thing.
So the Hurricane left the port in complete disarray. You need to move the 2 containers with dangerous cargo to a safe location. Okay. It's fine. We can do that. Well, we're going to try and do that. So the Hurricane, yeah, okay, we've already read that. Use the reach stacker to complete the task. First, you need to move the 20-foot container. Then move the 40-foot container, or 40-foot tank. Both are to be delivered to the designated area. Oh, this thing looks
Ready to
cool.
go.
Good. Now get those containers to the free lot. Gently.
Yeah, I remember. One puncture and we'll never hear the end of it.
Yep, something like that.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So open the radial menu by pressing tab and selecting drive mode. Okay, you can also do that by hitting, I think it's P? Yeah, P on the like that. So move forward and backwards. Basically, WASD to move the vehicle. V to switch views. We'll keep it inside for the realism aspect of it. Oh, I love the squeaky seat. That's cool. And how it kind of bounces you around in the cab. Oh, whoops. Okay, so shift and control to change the boom length. So shift is to get it to go outwards. And then obviously it's the same as the big crane. We're on target, same controls. Okay, so let's lock it and raise
Hey,
it.
Tommy, that you driving the reach stacker right now?
Yeah, it's me, all right.
Great. Can you check if I left my player on the dash?
Wow, you're still using that thing.
Of course, it was Dad's. His taste in music wasn't as good as mine, though.
So you kept the recording too?
Come on, when you make it big, I'm running your fan club. I'm dead serious, though. Your music's good. I just wish there were more than 2 people who knew about it. So I put together a little video with yesterday's cam feeds and your music and posted it online.
Well, tell me if it gets any views. Anyways, gotta get back to work.
Good luck.
Okay, so now we're here. Let's lower the boom. Put our parking brake on so we don't kind of drift backwards
Place. Going for the second one.
whatever the case may be.
Keep the pace.
Right, now we've got to reverse ourselves out. Oh, there's not much viewing space, is there? Still love that squeaky seat. I think that's superb. Let's that up a bit.
Looks like I'll have to tilt the spreader to pick this one up.
Okay, so oh, it wants me to do it using the tab. We shouldn't really have to, but this is kind of a tutorial thing, so okay. And then E and Q to yaw the spreader. Let's just bring it back a bit. There we go, that should do it. Nice. And then press X.
So you've moved most of the critical cargo.
Yep, I'm on the last one.
Great. Bring it over and take a break. I guess it's good to have you back. Maybe.
Good to see you too.
Okay, so to press X or middle mouse button to change the spreader here, or change this locking mechanism here back to kind of how it should be or where it was. So, right, okay, let's take off the parking brake and let's get ourselves out of here. might raise this up just a little bit more. Oh, whoops. Okay, so we took some damage, that's okay.
One
And
job
we're done.
down.
Another 10 grand for that. Not bad at all.
I think I'm done here.
Good. You're right on time, too. You're taking over while I negotiate our funding. I'm giving you full access to what funds we have.
We don't have much.
Should be enough to clean up after the hurricane. You can start with ordering repairs for the shipping line.
Okay, so find shipping line on the map. Here it is, obviously. Highlight it and hold the repair button. 50,000. Good lord. So all that money we just earned has, yeah,
Good
gone.
job. Now you have access to the shipping jobs.
Click on the jobs tab. Okay.
You only have one job left to complete today.
Select the job and hold the start button. So the storm has scattered several containers around, put 3 containers where they belong, and this will be with the stacker that we were just using. Okay. So you need to complete at least 2 jobs a day. Completing a job costs 1 working operation. Okay. So it doesn't cost any money or anything like that, but obviously you only have a certain number of jobs that you can do per day to earn money. I'm assuming, based on what I've already seen, there's 5 of those little bits of paper in the menu. So at some point we will be able to do 5 in one day. But yeah, that's obviously way in the future. So place 3 containers in the designated places using the reach stacker. The order of the markers shows the optimal sequence of operations, A, B, and C. So A goes in A, B goes in B, and C has to be just kind of... Oh no, C goes in there. Does C go in there? We'll figure it out. Clear out the area before placing the 3rd container. You can simply put aside the interfering container. Okay, so this container is in the wrong spot. We then want this one to be put into there. Okay. Right, I'm going to remove that stacker there, or the controls on the left hand side there, because that kind of gets in the way of what's going on. It's also raining, and I believe, yes, we have windscreen wipers. Oh, there's one at the top as well. That's so cool. Okay. And I believe we also have lights as well. Okay, so let's do container A first, obviously, because do it in the order that it says we should do them in. Let's just turn that slightly. There we go. And raise this up so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. And drive forwards. I think we need to go a little bit further forwards. There we go. looks good. Yep. Perfect. Okay. So, container B is behind us, and container B is obviously a larger one, so we can hit 1 to open up our magnet or connector. Okay, this one's on its side slightly, so I need to work out how to... Oh, no, wrong way. Let's just lower it a bit. Okay, so... Okay, so that's pretty straight. The magnets are aligned. I just need to work out now how to... Maybe best to bring up that control. Oh, it's T and G. Okay, so T to do the pitch. There we go, like that. Straight down, grab it, pull it up, and will we clear both sides? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so we can now hit the middle mouse button, or X, to get it to return to the position it should naturally be in. Okay, so let's spin ourselves around. I think this is going to be okay. Yeah, looks good. Okay, so obviously C needs to be moved into this space, but we've got this container that needs to be moved first. So let's try and get this done. Let me just kind of get more aligned with this. Right, okay. So let's move it across slightly. Let's bring it down. And let's turn... There we go. Oh, no, not quite. There we go. And lift this up. Okay. Let's just adjust that back to where it should be. And it's said we can kind of just put this anywhere really. So I don't really know where to put it actually. I'll tell you what, we'll put it over here. This will do. Just swing it back around. So we're going to have to extend the arm for this. Just bring it down. See how far. Oh, actually, we're pretty... There we go. That should do it. Perfect. Okay. And done. Excellent.
All done here.
12k for that. It's pretty good.
All done. I think I could handle another job or two.
That would be against regulations. Get some rest. You'll have more jobs tomorrow.
Okay, so 33 in the bank, that's good. So there's 5 here, so we can do 5 jobs per day eventually. But yeah, 33 in the bank, that's a pretty good day. So yeah, 2 out of 2 jobs done and 22k to end the day. Excellent.
Son, I have some bad news. Right. Well, that hurricane was nothing compared to the one that's coming.
So we're doomed no matter what we do?
No, we can still save the port if we restore the old wave breaker line. I'm sending you my business plan. Now take a look at the first milestone.
Okay, so click the milestones tab.
You need to carry out all these tasks. That will naturally have you accomplish the milestone goal.
Okay,
So start with the first task. Sign one order.
okay, so we've got 3 tasks which will then allow us to complete the milestones. So task 1, sign 1 order. Task 2, have 2 reach stackers. And task 3, complete 2 jobs. Okay, so pretty straightforward stuff, really. Click the
We
economy
really need to
tab.
put our shipping line to work and start making money.
Okay, so sign the
Here's
order.
a few container processing orders we've got lined up from different companies.
Okay, so I mean, obviously, let's pick the most expensive one. So 14,000.
All the companies want different volumes of cargo processed. If they all use one measurement unit, TEU, or the standard 20-foot container.
And the more of those we handle, the more money we make.
Yeah, so just sign the largest order for now.
No, because the largest order doesn't give me the most revenue. Oh, okay. I guess we can't do that. Right. That's silly, though, because, like, that's only 160 containers. Or, yeah, 160 containers. And that's 14,000. But that's 200 containers for 9,000. So that's less work for more money. So why can't we do that one? That's silly. But, okay.
Now, the most important part, setting up the processing chains.
Okay, so processing.
Look at the processing chart. This is the beating heart of the port. This is where you can control all our vehicles to carry out orders. For now, just make sure the number of ordered containers equals the number of handled ones. Here you can see the vehicles that are currently idling. Handling an order boils down to putting enough capacity in every link of the chain. Each vehicle can only process a certain number of TEUs per day. That's its top capacity. This processing chain starts with unloading stuff from a ship. So just assign here as many TEUs of ship-to-shore capacity as you need to handle the order.
Okay, so yeah, so literally the crane, we need 200.
Good. The next step is using a reach stacker to transport the containers to the yards.
Okay, so we need 200 for this.
You need another reach stacker to handle the containers inside the yard, so take care of that now.
Okay, but we can't do 200, we can only do 100.
Our single reach stacker just reached its limit. We need to order one more.
Okay, so vehicles.
Here, you can look up vehicle specs and even order new ones. Now, check out the reach stackers on offer. Isn't this one a beauty? We're just a bit short on funds, so we can't buy it yet.
But that's exactly what jobs are for.
Oh, I see. Right, okay, so, yeah, obviously, where's it gone? There it is. Okay, so obviously we don't have enough equipment in the port to handle the ordered, or the order that we've got. We're shy 100. So another stacker would solve this problem. Now, obviously, we can't buy another stacker because they're 50k, and we haven't got 50k, we've only got 33. Oh, what is that? That looks fun. We've got this as well. That looks good. A crane. And an even bigger crane. And then obviously we've got this crane, which we've already used. So milestones, so we can at least claim 3,000. Okay, so that brings us up to 36. But obviously we need, what was it we needed? 50. I think it was 50. Yeah, we need 50. So the jobs, okay, so basically we need 14,000. So we could do this one and then have enough to buy that extra reach stacker. So let's, so it's time to prepare some containers for shipment. To do this, you'll need to move 3 containers off the ship, which is a hard difficulty. Okay, I mean, we did 2 in the first part of this game, so I'm not sure why this would be a hard difficulty, but let's give it a go. So we'll do this, we'll then upgrade, or we'll buy a new stacker, and then we should be able to complete that order. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. Okay, so use the STS crane to move the containers to the side so that the truck could drive up to the loading point. Okay, so these need to be moved so this truck can move. Okay, then move 3 containers off the ship, plus the 20-foot container. Place the 20-foot container in the designated area and load the 40-footer onto the trailer. Okay. Right. Oh, we got... Oh. Whoops. Okay. And up we go. I really love the sounds of this game. This kind of like old machinery type sounds. I think it's really cool. So from memory, we're on the right side of the crane. We go down here and into here. Perfect. Hold B to start the engine. Lovely. And let's get ourselves moving. Okay, so use it to remove the containers that are in the way of the truck, then unload the containers from the ship. Okay, but it's getting me to... Okay, so let's remove the containers out the way. Let's do that first. I'm going to remove the help guide on the left-hand side as well. Okay, that looks good. Let's get that extended because it's a longer container. Wait for the thing to... Oh, no, wrong way. Let's just turn it round. Turn it round. There we go. Lock it in. Bring it up. guessing they go in here. So now what we can do is we can now get A, B and C. So let's go and grab A first of all. Let's move ourselves over to the left. Okay, so this one looks like it's in a really awkward position. Oh wow, look how far out we're extending. This is incredible. Okay. Are we able to... Let's have a look. So C is to... Oh no, that's for the roll. Q and E is to turn the actual... And then T and G deals with the pitch. Okay. I'm not sure how we're supposed to get it to pitch, because we can't. What we can't do is we can't turn it down on one side. We can't sort of. That's not one of the controls, so I'm not sure how we're supposed to. Oh no, we're dragging against it now. And this is definitely a. Yeah, this is a 20-foot container, so... Unless I'm looking at this the wrong way. Let's have a look. Okay, so, I mean, I can see why they said this was hard, because I can't even get it to register that the thing is there, so I can't seem to get that to work. So what I'm going to do is just do the others, the ones that I know I can do. And then we'll figure out how to... We'll try and figure out how to do that. So that's... I can't work out what's going on there. Right, okay, so that's one of them done. Whoops. Oh dear. Sorry. Gosh, 91% word. Didn't do very well there, did we? Right, let's drop this down onto the truck. Without doing any more damage. Like that. Oh dear. Do you want to try again or choose another job? Well, we haven't got much choice because we need that stacker. So I'll tell you what I'll do, guys. I'll jump cut through this because yeah, that was that wasn't ideal. Okay, so I wanted to bring you back here. I've managed to get the big one off the ship without doing any damage. You'll see in the right hand corner there it says 0%, so I'm pretty pleased with that. I managed to get it onto the trailer as well. I've managed to get the one of the boxes off the ship and put it in its container there. Obviously the two that were blocking the truck I've just put there. So what we need to do now is we now need to figure out how to get this box. And I'm still none the wiser as to how to do this. I don't think it's a bug. I think it's meant to be in this position. Ah. No, wait, that can't be right because it's picking up another... No, it's not. Hang on. It's picking up that container there, the silver or the grey one. It's not picking up this red one here. Oh, wait a minute. Now it is. Hang on. I think we might be there now. No, that's moving it. No, it's still picking up that silver one. I don't know is the short answer. Okay, let's try and... So spread a roll is to move... Ah, wait a minute. There we go. There it be, as we say. Oh, that was literally perfect there. Gotcha. Right, let's bring this up and then put it back into its natural position and we can come back. I've really got no idea why that took me so long. Note to self, don't hide the controls. Okay, and straight down, here we go.
Job complete.
Great news, thanks.
I think that one was hard purely because I just didn't know how to get that last crate.
Great job. Now you have enough to get that reach stacker. So go ahead and order it.
But now that I know how to do that, any containers that are like that in the future won't be that tricky to grab. So open the vehicles menu, buy a new vehicle from the reach stacker tab. So here we are, let's buy a new one.
Perfect. Now assign it to the yard.
Okay, let's grab our extra 5k before
Assign
we do anything
just enough
else.
capacity to the loading stage to fulfill the order.
Okay, so we've got 200, 200, and we just need to put another 100
All
in there.
done.
Good job. Now you can tackle the rest of the first milestone's tasks.
Okay, so the last task is to complete 2 jobs. We've already done 1, obviously. In terms of the other jobs, so that's the one we've done. We've got this one and this one. Both are paying the same amount. One of them is using the STS crane, the thing we were just in, and the other one is using the stacker. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to leave it there because I have been recording now for just over an hour. Obviously, I still need to edit this down and get it uploaded. So, but yeah, I want to thank you ever so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you'd like to like and subscribe, just so that you never miss an episode, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a very good day. Take care. Bye bye.